Uzumaki, on the surface, is a weird story of body horror. All these people getting all twisted up by weird spirals that have infected their town. Now, this isn't a bad thing necessarily. We all have a messed up curiosity with fucked up imagery. We don't want to look at it, but my god, we can't look away from it, and Uzumaki is full of these moments. But, oh, big but coming, Uzumaki is much more than this, and I want to dive into the goddamn dread I felt when I read this manga. So, let's quickly go over what Uzumaki is. It's a series of short stories written and drawn by legendary horror manga artist Junji Ito. These stories follow the people of Kuruzucho, sorry, butchering that pronunciation, as they slowly get contaminated with spirals. That's right, you did not mishear me. Uzumaki is a fucking horror about a goddamn pattern. Seriously, it really is. Bear with me, because things get mad. Even though Uzumaki is a bunch of short stories, it does actually have a main plotline and a couple of characters leading you through this plot. I really do hesitate to call them protagonists though, since they're more anchors to the main plot thread than people trying to solve the problem. The use of the short stories works so well for Uzumaki, as each chapter follows a new horror from the town. This means we're given so much time with the people of the town and the characters as they go from being normal into their slight obsession and then slowly descend into madness before the horror takes them completely. We get to see it bit by bit as they're getting warped and twisted. We get to see it page by page, and it is sublime. Oh, on to the good stuff, the horror of it all. Now, as I said earlier, Uzumaki dives pretty much into the deep fucking end of body horror. I mean, just look at this. Look at it. What the fuck is this? But I think Uzumaki is much deeper than these amazingly grotesque images. I would say it falls squarely into the realms of cosmic horror. Now, for the odd viewer that have no clue what I'm on about, let me give you a quick breakdown of what cosmic horror is. This was the brainchild of H.P. Lovecraft as he visioned a world behind our veil of reality, a world that was so alien in nature that to even try and comprehend it would make you go insane. He'd done this by creating indescribable beings of horror from beyond our stars. These beings don't see us as equals, they don't even see us as lessers, we're mere specks to them, just things to be manipulated. They're beings that don't fall into our morality, which is key. They're beyond our thinking of good and evil. What they do isn't good or evil to them, even though to us they're diabolical creatures, and that's a key element that you have to keep in mind, is they're above us to the point the morality isn't the same. Pretty fucking intense, right? I've always found cosmic horror pretty fucking scary. It's a horror based around the loss of control. People lose their minds way before they lose any control of their body. They lose who they are, and that is exactly what Uzumaki does. We watch people become obsessed with the spiral, or the attention the spiral can give them. We watch them go from just plain people wanting attention to people who can't live without it, to people who need the spirals in their life. We watch their minds get warped and twisted and sucked into this spiral long before their bodies ever change. It's only when their mind is truly gone does the spiral take their bodies, does the spiral take their life. This is how Uzumaki scares me. Yes, some of the images will stay with me forever, like the one of the man in the basket, that freaked me out. But what really crawled under my skin was watching the people lose who they are to an obsession. I think we all can relate to that. We have all seen people or been in a point where we're so engrossed by something that we can forget who we are without it. And it's through these moments of obsessive behaviour that terrify me, because at any moment your mind can get taken from you by something else, by something you claim to enjoy. And that, my friends, is why Uzumaki terrifies me and why you should really give it a read. I think I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for giving this a watch. It was my first time jumping into this, and any kind of feedback would be grand from anyone. But I'm hopefully going to get another one of these done in the next few weeks. It's a bit of a process that I'm learning. So again, thank you for being here right till the end. This one was written pretty much as a script, and next one I'm going to try something a wee bit more free flowing, like I won't have a script, I'm just going to ramble on like I'm doing right now, see how that fits, and just do some experimenting with how I like videos and how I like to present myself. So thank you for giving us a watch. Please, feedback again welcomed. Until next time, cheerio, bye.